The problem we had with Granny last season is that it was way too truthful when he didn't have to. This one, it was also way too truthful when he did not have to. But then he added lying to his own. Like, why the lie? I think at one point he was saying something, and the panel were like, the hosts were like, okay, maybe he's trying to like, no, like, he's trying to be considerate towards her. Like, no, 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 that is no consideration. That is just lying, please. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. If this is your first video, welcome. If you were here last week, welcome back. We are here for episodes 5 and 6 of Singles Inferno. Honestly guys, I almost didn't make like the episode a video this week because these two episodes to me were like a bit underwhelming and like were like a bit annoying. I was like, I am left more curious about what's going to come next week than like what happened this week. But anyways, let's give it a quick rundown while we wait for next week, which will obvious. While we wait for next week, which should hopefully bring us more drama. No drama, just more stuffs. Before we get started, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and let me know what you think about the new guy in the comment section. Do you like this one that they choose, or you would have preferred any one of the other two that we're not choosing? Let's get into it. First of all, we have the new guys and finding out that only one person was going to go to Inferno. Like I said, I was proud of myself for guessing that. The moment I was looking at the chair, I was like, And let's just say I was disappointed with the guy that they chose. I mean, knowing what we know now after watching the 2 episodes, like I was so disappointed because he was not a catfish. He was not catfishing at all. He was just like joined Inferno and just became one of the guys, and like there was no like effects, there was no anything, there was nothing. It was giving nothing. I would have preferred them to go with the number one guy because to me he looks like someone that is like a bit more outgoing and someone that is like, and also I think that was the guy that Minso was interested in. So I would have loved for someone else to be in the house for Minso to be interested in. So but then we just have Jong Un, I think that's his name, and right now he's not giving us anything. And then the new girl, first of all, she's really pretty. She's really pretty, and while looking at her face, I feel like I can tell you like at least 3 people that she looks like to me right now. First, we have Solina from business proposal. 1, 2. A little bit of her looks like this actress from Dreaming of a Freaking Fairy Tale and Taxi Driver. I will input her picture. A little bit of her looks like Bona from 2025. Or maybe that's just me. Because I feel like I get to know people's face by associating them with like the person that can think like they look like. I think that's just what I do a lot. And then she just came. I really like her personality. If we are talking about bubbly, she's definitely bubbly. And she's not the bubbly, cute, how should I say, calm girl. She's definitely a bit sassy. Cause why did she like, meet the girls and like 5 minutes into it, she was already giving them this like, jabs and all. She said, we need their Uni is nice to meet you. Uni is what do you mean? Uni is like from what we know, Minsol is even younger than us. So like calling everybody Uni was, oh my god, that was okay. And then she walked beside Don O and Irene having a conversation. I was like, I wish you guys happiness, girl. Knowing that she went on a date with Don O, and then knowing that with what she talked about with Don O, she was finding out that that's the other girl that Don was interested in. So, girl, okay, okay. And speaking of our dates, I mean, I love our approach to it. One is a bit like more more of a ideal type in personality wise, while the other one was like just physical wise. And let's just say a date with Jungsu to me really has no chemistry. Like there was no tension, there was no like romantic vibe going on. It was just like the talk that they had in Inferno. It was just like both of them like, should I say, complimenting each other at first. For just like, oh, you look good, oh, you do this, or you like. There was no, I don't know. It was definitely missing something. And then the date on in Paradise on the yacht and all, I don't know. It was just not really giving for me. Like there was no like tension. There was no like romance aspect of it. And Jungsu was like on his A game as usual. And even the host mentioned like he was trying his best. He was giving it his all. He was, oh my god, he told her you are the perfect, I don't know what, of my ideal type, the most beautiful girl in this inferno. Like, told her all bunch of things, and it still wasn't romantic. I almost got like tricked because when they were going down to get on the floated thing, I thought it was with Don O. So I thought she was holding his hand. I was a little bit excited and I noticed it was Jung. So I was like, okay, come on. And then after that, I think she said it herself too. She just had fun. But the date with Don, oh my god, that is what we call a date. Like, that is a date. Like, they don't even need to get in the pool. The way they were talking, like their back and forth, the tension that was there, the obvious like romance in the air, that was a date for me. And that was so interesting to see Donwo, because to finally find out that Donwo is an accountant, which should we say makes sense. I'm not saying it's a boring person. I'm not saying accounting is like a boring job. I'm just saying it makes sense. And they seem like complete total opposites, which, just like we know, opposites to attract. And she seemed to like the fact that they were like so different. Maybe, she wanted to date him, be out of her comfort zone or whatever. But I don't think Don O likes how different they are as much as she was liking it. Because when like they said something and they were like, oh, I think they talked about how they both have long arms, and that was the only thing they had in common. And you can see his face was like definitely thinking about it. That, are we too different? But there's also a an element of like, he has always been dating girls that probably like, calm, sunshiny, bubbly, like, the bubbly, calm, like Aaron kind of girl, like not in a bad way, obviously. So I'm so like curious to see if the curiosity of like what will it be like dating someone so different from him, if it's going to get to him, or if it's going to be like a very normal person and just go for the usual. But I'm so glad that he made an effort to talk to Aaron when he go back to Inferno. That is how a man should act, you guys. Jungsu, no, sorry, Junso, like, take a class from Don O. Anyways, he like sat next to her. Immediately they got to Inferno, and they tried so much to have a conversation. Oh my god, they tried so much. Junso saw them and see, asked, oh, can I join you guys? No, you cannot join them. Junso, seriously, that boy has no nunchi at all. He has like, he doesn't know how to read the room at all. And then, oh, finally, they went on their dates that they won from the game that Xian won for them, and then finally going to Inferno together. Like I said, I'm so excited about next episode more than this episode, because I'm like, from what we've seen, it seems like he had like a really good time. So does Helene, I think she pronounced it as Erin, was written as Eileen, I'm not sure. Does the new girl still have any chance? Like, is she going to like first time enough for him to be like, let me just try something new? I'm really curious about that. And we have the lady of the hour, Miss Xian. Xian name. I really don't understand. Like, I mean, it's not for like, the thing is, Xian is like so hard to hate, because she's like a very attractive girl. She's like a very like, she has this like mature vibe. She's like very chill, and she's very strong. She's competitive. She's strong. Like, she's not like about to start playing like damsel in distress. So I definitely get these guys for like going for. I definitely get it, but that doesn't mean I want like only has to be on my screen like throughout the whole video. First of all, we have Theo, who's like made his points like known from the beginning that it's you and just you for me, and he's still on that. Even while she wasn't around, he was busy looking for flowers to make, I don't know, ring or something for her. Like, Theo, what is wrong with you? Why are you so sweet? Why are you? I know last week I was talking about if I wasn't sure if Theo was like putting on an act and all. And if you notice, he's a bit calmer than like episode 1. Even though he still makes his joke, and now he told Sian that I'm going to just try to flirt with you when we are alone, so that you don't feel like too, I don't know, pressured in front of everyone else, which is like really nice of him. And he's still making his jokes. He's still like the Theo that we know. Look at him getting jealous and like shaking the hell out of that cereal, like, bowl, like container. Like, Theo, calm down. But just like I said, I think he was just like really up there in his like, the scale of his personality or what, because of like the new environment and all, because it's definitely a little bit calmer now, and I like that. We still love to see the usual tale, but no, I like that. And even now it's giving Xian like more serious side, a more different side, which I think is what is making it hard for her, because we all know that the person she fell for immediately was Jungsu. Even though I thought we learned our lesson and we were moving on, I thought us girls, Hejin and Xian, I thought we were like, putting ourselves first and moving on, but I guess we're not really doing that. I guess we can't help it, because both of them, after he came back from Inferno, they were like, from Paradise, they were like, oh, just seeing him now. I'm like, girls, come on. And then he went on to like full on lie to Sian. Like, bro was lying. Like, it was that guy is something else. That guy is something. I don't know. The problem we had with Guani last season is that he was way too truthful when he didn't have to. This one, he was also way too truthful when he did not have to. But then he added lying to his own. Like, why the lie? I think at one point he was saying something, and the panel were like, the hosts were like, okay, maybe he's trying to like, no, like, he's trying to be considerate towards her. Like, no, that is no consideration. That is just lying, please. There's no consideration going. And I can already imagine this, because one of the hosts also said, if this was an actual relationship, like, it will lead to a fight, because she'll be like, you are lying, you lied to me. And then he will respond by saying, I'm trying to be considerate towards you, I don't want to tell you this. And that's like gaslighting again. If it was like a real relationship and it became an issue, he would literally gaslight to get into being like, I was doing that for you, which I don't know, that doesn't work like that. He told Xian, I don't know, she's his number one now. I wonder where that came from, considering how he tried so much on that date with the new girl. I don't know how that is going to go. For Xian, I don't know. You guys, one thing that I still think though is that she absolutely like inserted herself into Junsu. They would have been okay. I don't know if Junsu would have really been attracted to her if like she had not had that date that she won with him, which was so like out of nowhere. When she went on that date, I was like, where did I even come from? So now she has inserted himself in Junsu, and like I guess Junsu is just like every other male in singles inferno, and now he likes her. Why, from our own perspective, they are being friends. Which when the hosts were arguing about how they were playing at the pool, saying she's just so comfortable with him, it's obviously friendship. I was like, I'm not sure, because from Junso's point of view, I don't think it was friendship. He was like playing with her because he was playing with her because he liked her. Well, I guess from my own point of view, it was friendship. And my girl, she was busy giving them the most bombastic side, not even side eye, like just front eye ever. I love her face. She can't help it. And you blame her, that's a man. Air quotes, a man right there. And then Russo went over to her and he said, I don't know, did he say don't act jealous or something? Like, boy, oh god, oh man, he's getting like on my nerves, getting on my nerves. And immediately talked to me, so I think she was already like in love with me. She was like, girl, I mean, I guess she's already trapped, but come on. If you watched this far, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and let's continue. How am I making a 20 something minutes video about an episode I said I don't have much to talk about? I don't understand. But when Mensol and Junso eventually had like time to talk, just the two of them, Junso was talking about how, I mean, he said, oh, he enjoyed Paradise with her. It was fun enough to want to go a second time. That was like, the first try. And he said they were talking about something. He made a joke and called her a brat. I mean, and then he was like, let me tell you what I like the most about you. And I was like, oh my god, finally something. And then he was like, I like how you get ready very quickly. And you could see her face. She was like, what? I was like kind of pissed that they did not give us like a confession of what she thought about that moment, because I'm pretty sure, because from then she has already been like doubting what was going on. She was like, he's not giving me anything. And then I'm pretty sure at that point she was like, what is wrong with him? The one thing that's like a little bit of a problem is that from him saying he likes Sian, despite the relationship that the app have, where Sian thought it was more of a friendship, and to him he didn't like exclude romantic relationship, which means to him his relationship that he maybe like likes is that kind of relationship where there's like so much banter, and everything. But even with that, there should still be a bit of special treatment. There should still be a little bit of like romantic, I don't know, tension or whatever there. But just being like bodies can't be like, it can't be a romantic relationship. So and he even treats Sian a bit better. Like he's like getting things for Sian, doing whatever, like approaching her. Why is not giving the same thing to me? So when from the preview, if he ever like goes back to her and is like, do you want to go to like paradise again, and they give it another shot, I don't know how that is going to work. Is it just going to like develop the feelings or what? Because he's not giving her any like things that suggest like romantic interest at all from what I've seen. And while they were talking, literally like they mentioned who they wanted to talk to, and he was like standing up. Was like, okay, let's go and talk to them. I'll talk to Sian. You can talk to Theo. Where is the interest in that? Me so please wake up, please. And that new guy, he came, went on dates with Sian and Ajin, and again, both of those dates, I'm telling you, there was no chemistry. I don't know. The only dates that we've had on event that's like a bit of chemistry, like actual romantic chemistry, is like is this Dong O and the new guest dates actually, because everyone else, I don't know if they were trying too hard or they were not trying too much, or they were having like the chemistry that you are not sure if it's romantic chemistry or not, like Misol and Junso. I was like, is this romantic? Are they do they like each other? Where are we going? And some it was just plain like conversation. So for him, with Ejin, the new guy and Ejin, they seem to have a bit more, just a bit more like more romantic vibe going on than with everyone else. And then when they were back to Inferno, he wasn't definitely talking to her and all. But apparently he still likes Sian, because when it was time to go to Paradise again, he picked her. And like seriously, like no hate to all these guys that like Sian, because I get it. Sian is actually a pretty impressive like girl. She's like really cool. So I don't like blame them, and I don't blame Sian. I just feel like I don't know, they should do something else, because please, that guy could have gone with Adrian and like gotten to know her better, or like try to talk to someone new, because he has time and doesn't have time at the same time. There's like, you guys, we are down to day 7, or was it day 6, and episode 6, and I'm telling you, oh, my only ship right now are Jion and Taewon, which they are so cute. They are so cute right now. They are giving me like cuteness, aggression, right? With Taewon, I really hope Taewon is like younger than Jion, so that we can have this Nona don't say like couple, which is I know is going to be cute, because I know Taewon is like a cute guy, just I don't know, acting tough for no reason. When his age is eventually revealed to her, I don't think he will have any reason to like act so tough. So it will be like fully cute. When they were having that conversation at night, and he was trying to prove how much I can remember, and he was like, "Oh, you talked about we are in contact for like 8 years," and Gina was like, "When did I tell you that?" Everybody was panicking. The whole host, they were like, "Oh my god, it's raining. What is he doing?" And then the way he solved that, my god, the way he grabbed the hand, he grabbed one of her hand at first, and then he grabbed it with like both of his hand, and he was swinging it or whatever. Like, oh, you guys go home and get married already. That was so cute. That was so cute. I hope they have like a really good time in Inferno, and in Paradise. I hope they give us like footage of them, because from the preview there was nothing about them. There was nothing about them, which like, come on, come on. And my girl Miso, you guys, this is a Miso Stan account. No 8 is allowed. No Miso 8 is allowed. Miso picking Theo. I know she picked Theo, because I know she did not expect anything, because I don't think she has already talked to him, but I don't think they've ever had a conversation. So like, what was she expecting? What was she expecting? So I really hope, like, since both of them are staying back, I hope she like takes a chance to like talk to him, and I hope like things like change with them, because Theo deserves better, and Miso also deserves better, and I think her and Theo will have like a really interesting dynamic if they ever get like to talk. It will be like very interesting. I'm looking forward to it if they ever get to talk. But we still have 4 episodes left, so I have faith that something is going to change somewhere. And the last state, the Paradise State selection with Sian and 4 guys, which those 4 guys, which could have done, I don't know, 2 of them could have done, I don't know, something different. But anyways, I picking, I picking Junso. Should I say Junso deserves that? Should I say he deserves that, because she obviously picked him to like help her solve her feelings. So she, I mean, she's not like using him in the body, but like she's just using him. And I bet you'll be a bit pissed. Okay, so I'm going to bother with you just to like listen to it because we can see her crying already. And yes, that's what it deserves. And I don't know if I'm giving him too much benefit of doubt, but like Junso and Eugene, like what the heck is going on? Like what happened? Because let me just say I missed that clip when I watched the show. Maybe because I was like quite tired and a few times I was not really watching what was going on. And then I saw it the clip later on and I was like, did he just like full on ignore her? Like is there anyone out there who thinks maybe like he just did not see it or he just did not hear? Because I was like, even if they had a fight, like even if they had a fight later, even if something else happened that we don't know about, that was way too much. Like ignoring her just like that was way too much. And you can see she was like, a bit shocked. Um, I don't want to say poor you didn't make her seem like so pitiful, which is unnecessary. Right now, I don't know. It's not looking good at all. Is there anyone that she has not even talked to that she can talk to? There's nobody else for us to talk to because Don right now, I don't think Don can like afford being in the midst of three girls. I just know he's already freaking stressed out by having to talk to like those two girls. Cause I just know like he's already stressed out by that. So I know they later thought because we saw it in the preview, but like, I don't know how that's going to work out. Also, when did we stop cooking our own foods on Singles Inferno? Wasn't that what made it Inferno? Like cooking the most random food in the most like, very not well built kitchen or something like, the low quality, whatever. Wasn't that like the whole point? There's the chemistry that comes like working in the kitchen, the chemistry that comes with going to fetch water, there's chemistry that comes with like suffering to cook together with firewood and stuff. I mean, I thought the girls cooked by themselves on the first day. I think the guys also cooked on the first day. But then in this episode, we saw them being like, "Oh, what are we eating today?" And then they walked up to the pot and there was like food in it. Like, when did that start happening? Like, this is not Inferno anymore. This is like, I don't know, semi paradise at this point. Because of their look at their room. Also, they had like bed frames, and then they had like makeup station in the room and stuff. Please, where is Inferno? This is not our Inferno. Anyways, I think this episode is just like a complaint episode. I'm pretty sure I've been complaining throughout this video. I just have like so much complaints. Like a lot of things are just not going. I don't know. I don't know if should I say they're not going right or they're not going like the way I want them to. I don't know if it's just me. Cause I really hope the next episode gives us more anything. Please, more anything. This is one of the singles inferno that I don't know. Usually we have like dates from paradise that we're like obsessing over by now. And I'm just telling you there's nothing. There's nothing so romantically captivating. I don't know. They are literally offering us nothing. I really hope there's like a thing where they like bring back one of those guys and when they bring out maybe Songbo because the numbers are still not equal and this new guy is not doing anything. So anyways, thank you for watching up to this point. Please leave a like, consider subscribing, and come back next week for episode 7 and 8. Bye.